Shedeur Sanders beats Cam Ward in quarterback rankings, 2025 NFL Draft Big Board. Former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback Shedeur Sanders was recently ranked as the #1 quarterback in the class and one slot ahead of Miami quarterback Cam Ward on a prominent 2025 NFL Draft Big Board. Which NFL team will draft Deion Sanders' son? Former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback Shedeur Sanders is a consensus top 2 quarterback in the 2025 NFL Draft. The competition for the best quarterback in the class is between Shedeur and former Miami Hurricanes quarterback Cam Ward. Ironically, the two are longtime training partners and frequently work together, and those videos have become viral sensations. Their competitive drive and spirit showcased in the sessions could spill over to their NFL careers. ESPN NFL draft analyst Mel Kiper Jr. has Sanders ranked as his #1 quarterback in the class and one slot ahead of Ward on his big board, despite projecting Ward to be the #1 overall pick to the Tennessee Titans. Kiper has Shedeur going 3rd overall and being the next Brian Daboll pupil with the New York Giants. Kiper went on to explain the thought process behind having Sanders ranked ahead of Ward. He dealt with NFL conditions. You can win big in the NFL going about your business like Shedeur Sanders does, said Kiper on First Take. Much has been made of Sanders' pocket presence and habits. However, it's quite difficult to truly gauge the feel as Sanders often displays great ability from the pocket. But there are also many instances of the pass protection breaking down immediately or design delayed rollouts. Does Sanders have a problem bailing from pockets, or is the attrition from pressure and being hit speeding up his internal clock? The truth is usually somewhere in the middle. Sanders would tell you he has to improve his habit of retreating, but he'd also be the first to highlight his toughness and ability to deliver the ball accurately regardless. Both are true, and a large part of what makes Shedeur Sanders such a polarizing prospect. The good far outweighs the bad in most cases, and above all, Sanders' processing capability is something that can't be debated. It's all over the film. Even if the Giants land Aaron Rodgers or Russell Wilson, they need to think about the future under center. Rodgers is 41, Wilson is 36. Neither would be the long-term fix. That's why I still think the Giants could draft Sanders at #3. And signing one of those veterans, 2 guys who have won Super Bowls, then double-dipping at the position with Sanders would only help the rookie learn and develop. There would be no pressure to start Sanders right away or be the guy in week 1, said Kiper in his Sanders blurb. In Sanders, New York would get a super accurate passer, 74.0% completion rate in 2024, who is tough as nails. Despite taking the most sacks in the FBS over the past 2 seasons, 94, he also tied for 2nd in touchdown passes during that time frame, 4. Sanders could provide some QB stability to New York for the first time since Eli Manning was taking the snaps. Kiper continued. While the general consensus has Miami quarterback Cam Ward as the #1 overall pick, many scouts and analysts have Sanders ranked ahead of Ward. Reports from reputable sources and publications have Sanders linked to the Cleveland Browns at #2 overall, the New York Giants at #3 overall, and the Las Vegas Raiders at #6 overall.